Okay, I have my first harvest of this season. Finally in Northern California in this 10A zone. Because of the cold weather, I don't get to harvest my fruits too early like some other people. So I harvested actually 5 yesterday, and I am keeping track. So here's the log I want to show you. See, this is my 2024 dragon fruit harvest log. So I put a date right here. See, 8/10 yesterday. I harvested. So I go by pot numbers. Pot 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to my 11th. So I harvested 1 purple haze yesterday, 1 Vietnamese white from my pot number 5, 2 American beauties from pot number 9, and then 1 San Espina from pot number 11. So total I have 5. So for the year total so far, this 2024 is also 5, because that's the first time I harvest anything. So next time I harvest, so I'm not gonna do it daily. That's why I didn't list out all the dates, because I don't know when I'm gonna harvest the next time. So it's not gonna be 8/11 today, because I don't have any fruits today. So it may be like end of the month or whatever. So each month I'm just gonna add them all in here, and then I'm gonna do a big tally at the end of the year to know how many fruits I got, and then see which days. But right now I'm just gonna show you some of the things that I harvest today or yesterday. So I had 2 already. Sorry, ta-da! The white one is the Vietnamese white, and this purple one is purple haze. The purple haze is a little bit smaller. It wasn't as big as it could have got. But then yesterday I had my in-laws over, so I wanted to impress them with some fruits. That's why I harvested 5. But then we had after dinner, nobody wanted to eat. So I said, all right, I'm just gonna, show off the 2 biggest fruit I have, right? They're bigger than all the others. And that's why I cut open the Vietnamese white and the purple haze. So the purple haze, I cut it down a little bit earlier. I could have left it there one more week to let it ripen more. So the taste is actually a bit sour. And I didn't even taste the sweetness in it, but the sour is a very good sour. I love it. So I love the purple haze like that, being sour. So I'm gonna harvest them a little bit earlier if I'm gonna eat it for myself. But if I'm gonna share with friends, of course I'm gonna leave it sweeter. Now, to my surprise, the Vietnamese white was the winner last night. Everybody liked this Vietnamese white that I have. It's very sweet. Well, not very sweet, but the sweetness is great and refreshing. And unlike the other old Vietnamese white that I have that had no flavor, this one actually was sweet. Everybody preferred the Vietnamese white over my sour purple haze, even though they all said the sour is very nice tasting. So just to let you know. And because I already cut it, I'm not gonna weigh it today, but I will show you a picture of it. There, see, those are the weights. So 1.4 pounds, 1 pound and 4 ounces for the purple haze. And then it was a 1 pound 8 ounces. So this one almost got to 2 pounds. Yeah, the Vietnamese white. So today I'm just gonna use a scale. I'm not sure if you have a scale like this. This is a pretty inexpensive one. The only problem with these scales is that their battery is lousy, and that's what I did. So I use some Mickey Mouse here, right? Using using tape. I tape the batteries out here. So every time after I finish using it, I just take it out, so it doesn't drain the battery, because this thing doesn't hold, it just keep draining battery even when you're not using it. I can't remember how many times I had to change the batteries because of that. So just to let you know, that's my trick. So there, just like that, and this guy should be ready to go. Okay, after some technical difficulties with the scale here, I'm gonna measure it now. So I have a Vietnamese American Beauty AB. This is that I took out. And let's see what that is. Oh, it's just 12 ounces. Okay, that's how big they are. Not even a pound yet. And then I have another American Beauty. This one's a little bit more green. I figured that the American Beauty is just too small to feed a lot of guests. So I took down another one that's just still a little bit green. So I think this one would be a little bit sour, but which is okay. If it's like sour like the purple haze, I'll be eating it then. I'll probably eat it for myself. So let's see how much this one is. Only 9 ounces exact, right? That's light. So we'll see how that goes. And now this is my first time getting a Cinespina. I think it's fully ripened because everything is stretched out and everything. So the green leaves, green petals out here is not gonna go, go into red or anything. I think the color will stay like that. So it should be done because the bulb showed up on May 3rd or something like that. Yeah, so let's see how heavy this guy is. Oh, 15 ounces. All right. So that's my harvest of this, my first harvest. So let me finish the rest of the scale. So now that I'm done with weighting everything, so I'm gonna turn it off. And so I'm gonna need to take the battery out, right? I always gotta finish it. And I know some of you guys probably noticed this nail clipper. Oh wow, Charlie, you've been cutting your toenails? No, I don't do that. Not in front of you guys, at least. So there's a little piece right here, and I use this. This is the best. So I always have a handy nail clipper with me, but I don't have a little screwdriver, right? Because it takes a little bit of a pin to do it, unless you have a very small pin that's always around. That's how I find it easiest. Do something like that, and then once I take the battery out, and I just tape it so you don't lose it. Then I can put away the scale, and it won't drain the battery. So I probably had used this same battery for like 2 years already, and it hasn't drained. In the past, once I put new batteries in, after a month, I need to get new batteries again because something is Big Brother's watching or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. Using the battery, so they're draining it all out. So there, and that's the trick I use.